What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the brand new Holy Relic upgrade system with the floor 4 of the bird, and we're actually going to be discussing the best characters that you guys want to be upgrading for your Holy Relics from the floor 4 of the bird. So let's hop into the video and let's actually discuss. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We're on the road to the 50,000 subscribers. If you guys haven't hit that sub button already, man, what are you guys doing? Definitely make sure to hit it. We are only like 100 subs away from that 46k, guys, so definitely make sure to hit the sub button if you haven't already. And with that out of the way, man, let's talk Holy Relics in this video and which ones you should be upgrading from the floor 4 of the bird. Alright, guys, so floor 4 of the bird actually is going to allow you to be able to upgrade Holy Relics in Grand Cross, and literally any Holy Relic can be upgraded. So as you guys can see here, these are all my completed relics, and I still only need Camilla's. But if you actually go to the characters in your box, you can actually see that they do have a section to where you can upgrade their Holy Relics. So just as an example here with Lost Vein Meliodas, if I actually go to his Holy Relic here, guys, and then on the bottom right, I click the Enhance Holy Relic, it's going to show you exactly how much stats you're able to get from the Holy Relic upgrade, and it's also going to show you the materials that you actually need as well. So it's going to be 80 of these little like triangle pieces. You're going to need 5 of the SSR material from the bird. You're also going to need 10 of the bird's feathers from the floor 4 of the bird, and then also the 3 of the orbs from the bird as well, as those are going to be able to be obtained every run you do on the floor for the bird. So what I want to do, guys, in this video is actually give you my best recommendations for what characters you want to be upgrading relics in terms of the best ones that you're going to be, using for your account the most, and the most valuable ones that will help your account in the long run. So starting off with the first character, guys, that I recommend actually doing it for, and you guys can see that I already have done it in my box already, but it's going to be Myel. And the reason why I actually decided to upgrade Myel's Holy Relic here, guys, is because he's actually one of the best links in the entire game, and a really good stat stick link in general. So for you guys that don't know, Myel actually does have a Grace link, which means that this Grace I can give to literally any character when I run Myel as a link. So what Myel is able to do is increase the hero's damage dealt by 20%, regardless of who I give it to. They're literally going to get 20% damage dealt, and that's definitely going to boost our team's damage overall, specifically with the character that has the relic, specifically with the character that has the link. So with that being said, guys, Myel is going to be one of my top recommendations. He has really high combat class already. He's a really strong character just in general, and his Holy Relic is one of the best relics in the entire game. In terms of what it's doing, it's actually giving you damage dealt on single targets, and then attack related stats on AoEs, which in my opinion, I think that Holy Relic right there is one of the most valuable relics in the game, and makes Myel go from just being a alright DPS to actually like the front runner DPS in my opinion. So yeah, then if we actually go to the stat increase, guys, that we actually did get here, we actually have 4,700 HP, 500 defense, and 660 attack right there after the upgrade. So that's definitely going to be a really good amount of increase right there for the stats. And yeah, I would definitely recommend getting Myel as one of your first picks in terms of the stat increase. Alright, guys, now moving on from Myel, the next character I'm going to recommend is actually going to be Red Tarmiel. Now, you guys can already see there's kind of a trend in this video where we're going to a lot of the Grace characters in the game, and the reason why is because these Grace characters are always going to be run as Link, and you're getting that extra stats from actually upgrading the Holy Relic, and so it's really going to benefit these characters that you're running as Link for characters you're running on the field. And so Red Tarmiel, as you guys know, his Grace right here, if the hero is attacked during the enemy's turn, immediately recover 30% of the damage taken, and if attacked twice or more for skills in the same enemy in the same turn, restricts all skill effects including ultimate moves of that enemy for 2 turns, and that excludes stance and recovery skills, but that is literally available to be used in pretty much any content in the game, which I think is very valuable. And so what I would definitely do is upgrade this Holy Relic regardless of the actual effect on the relic itself. It's the reason why you're going for the upgrade, guys, is because of the base stat increase, right? So you go from 2,400 to 3,300, 400 to 600, and then 200 to 360. So, those basic stats are definitely going to help out as Link, because remember, all the attack, defense, and HP that you have on your character are going to be carried over to your main unit that you're running this character as Link on, for your main team. So I definitely recommend Red Tarmiel, as he's one of the best Links in the entire game. Continuing on with the trend, guys, we're also going to be making sure we get Sariel's Holy Relic upgraded as well. Remember, Sariel is the secondary, Link DPS, just like Myel. I think you can run either or, and they're both going to be great. Sariel specifically on a crit-based unit, as you guys can see here in terms of the effect. If a critical strike occurs when the hero attacks an enemy, ignore 50% of the enemy's critical defense. And so this Grace effect right here is going to be a major buff for the character you're running it as Link for, because you're ignoring enemies' critical defense, so you're going to be hitting super hard on your critical hits. And in terms of the amount of stats you actually do gain from the Holy Relic upgrade here, guys, it's going to be a fairly substantial amount, going from 2,500 HP to 3,400, the 150 to 350 defense, and 400 to 560 attack right there. So definitely another Holy Relic that I would recommend you guys actually go for upgrading, and another Grace effect that is pretty much a must run, just in general whenever you're running a crit DPS character. Alright guys, now moving away from Link characters that you're going to be running as Link, let's actually talk about characters that are going to be on field that will benefit from this CC as well, that I think you could definitely make the Holy Relic upgrade for. The first one that I would definitely do, guys, is going to be LR Elizabeth, as LR Elizabeth is still one of those characters you can slap in the backline on pretty much any team, just because of the fact that her Holy Relic is able to give HP related stats, and she already has very inherently high CC in general. So if you were actually able to upgrade her Holy Relic, we can actually see the amount of stat increase you would get as well, and this is going to be really, really good because it already has really high, HP on the stats right here. So these stats are actually going to increase from 4,800 on the HP to 5,700. The defense is going to go from 500 to 700, and the attack is going to go from 140 to 300. So definitely a major increase in stats right there, guys. And I mean, LR Elizabeth, even as like a character that you just run in general, having that extra stats could, allow you to get, easier heals. Is going to allow you to, tank a lot better as well. And so that's why I would definitely recommend getting LR Elizabeth, as she's one of the best characters just in the game in general, just across pretty much all PvE content, excluding pretty much Floor 4 of the Bird and also Demon King. But other than that, like, she is great and just absolutely insane, alongside that buff that you're going to be getting with her Holy Relic increase. Alright guys, now another character that's going to be really good for the Holy Relic upgrade is actually going to be Nashi. Now, Nashi is a character that doesn't have absurd CC already, and so if we can get as much CC as possible by upgrading this Holy Relic, that's going to be great, because the unknown team definitely wants to have fairly solid CC, even though it's able to go second. Having higher CC on your Nashi will allow you to, in some cases, maybe out CC opposing unknown teams and get you that advantage that you need in the match. And so I would definitely recommend getting Nanashi's Holy Relic upgraded. As you can see in terms of these stats, it's going to go from 4,400 to 5,300 HP, 350 defense to 550 defense, and then attack is going to go from 340 to 500 as well. And that's going to be a very solid amount of stat increase in terms of what you're able to be given from the Holy Relic upgrade. And Nashi himself, he's a character that, you're always going to be running as backline on unknown. Until this character gets power crept, he's going to be the staple backline. And so that's going to give this character a lot of longevity in terms of being able to upgrade his Holy Relic and running him on the team in general. Another character I would definitely recommend you guys upgrade the Holy Relic on is actually also going to be Hel, as Hel is one of the most recent characters to get Holy Relic upgrade. And the reason why I actually do say this is because she already has really good CC. And so if you were to upgrade her Holy Relic alongside her just being already high CC in general, you're going to get upwards of like 73, 74k CC. I think the highest amount of CC you can get on a Queen Hel is actually 75k with the Holy Relic and everything upgraded, which I think is absolutely insane, considering that she's not even a UR festival and she's not a LR character. So the fact that she's able to have upwards of like 75k CC with all those upgrades, I think is definitely very beneficial, guys. So if you actually go to the Holy Relic upgrade and we say check the stat increase, it's going to go from 4,200 HP to 5,100. The defense is going to go from 375 to 575, and then the attack is going to go from 360 to 520, which is definitely a solid amount of stats in general. And so that amount of stats right there, guys, I definitely do recommend going for on Queen Hel if you're investing in the unknown team and you want to get that little bit extra CC when trying to go first. Another character that I think will definitely benefit from upgrading the Holy Relic too is going to be actually Roxy here, guys. Remember that Roxy in her passive does more damage based on the attacks percent that she has as well. So additional damage equal to 300% of the hero's initial attack. And so by upgrading the Holy Relic here, and we can actually see the amount you get, you're going to go from 600 to 760 attack. That's actually going to allow you to get a lot more damage on her, after the initial hit, which is also in turn going to be a DPS DPS increase. So, you know, getting that for Roxy right here is going to be pretty strong. Also, Roxy is a 6/6 link that you can run for human characters, and she's going to provide attack related stats up to 10% at the 6/6 dupe level, which is also another valuable thing because you're getting the base stats for the actual relic itself, which in turn will give you more stats when you run this as a link. So yeah guys, those are just a few examples of characters that I would definitely upgrade Holy Relics for. The main idea that you want to kind of like, you know, think about when going for Holy Relic upgrades is, are these characters being used right now in the meta? And also, are you going to be running them as Link? I think those are the most two important things right now, because the whole thing with Holy Relic upgrade is that the effects on the actual Holy Relics are not changed at all, guys. The only thing that changes is going to be the basic stats that increase. And so because of that, the only real benefit you're going to get from upgrading a Holy Relic is going to be getting that little bit extra CC, and then also being able to get that extra stats for, you know, Link characters or characters you're running on field that need to be trying to go first. And so those would be my main recommendations, but there are so many other characters you can upgrade Holy Relics for. I just only named the ones that I think are pretty much the must, you know, Holy Relic upgrade early on. But there are so many other characters, guys. I mean, you know, if we kind of scroll through here, looking at even some of the collab characters, you definitely want to upgrade them, like Albedo, you know, maybe like Ein, Shaltir. You could also do Fitoria, obviously another really good character. If you scroll up here as well, like Assault Melee on Demon Team, I think having his Holy Relic upgrade is really good. Queen Diane as well, just for that extra stats, just to be able to tank a lot better and all that. Yeah, no, there's so many characters, man, that you have the option to be able to do, and so those are just my main recommendations that I would recommend in terms of actually upgrading for the Holy Relic upgrade system. Alright guys, so with that out of the way, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what characters that you guys actually upgraded the Holy Relics for already in the comments below. I'm actually curious to see what you guys have already done in terms of the Holy Relic upgrade, or are you someone that's not really at the end game yet and you're not really worried about Holy Relic upgrade? If that's the case, then that's completely fine too. But this video is just to give you ideas in terms of what characters that I would recommend personally that you should definitely upgrade in terms of the Holy Relic. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, and have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.